Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. It looks like we are very close to a very big dump for Bitcoin and the standard markets. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking at right now. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links are in the description. Now let's get started. BTC USD here on the 4 hour. What I am looking out for right now are two possible patterns. This looks a little bit like a head and shoulder, and then if we make now a lower high and then go south, then it will actually be a very nice play. Also, if we go up, I want to see us then top out somewhere at a golden pocket or the 78.6. That actually would line up pretty nicely with the previous shoulder line right here. And then to reverse, then we just didn't make it up higher to 17,500, 17,600, but that is fine. And then going lower, or what also would be nice if we take out those highs and then go lower and then creating a 4 hourly bearish divergence. I will definitely short that one. But if I'm looking at any indicators, then I'm slowly thinking, I don't know if we're gonna make that kind of price action yet, because if I'm just zooming out here, this actually looks pretty ugly. The VWAP is inward curving. Money flow looks like it wants to stabilize a little bit, but it's just so weak. On the other hand, you could say, well, Ray, we're actually also finding a bottom here around that 16,800, 16,900, and since we are not really breaking through, it is still support. And yes, that is true, of course. But if we start losing it, making a lower high or bearish divergence, I am all in short, and then I think it can go pretty fast. What can be a leading indicator, I think, is the dollar and the S&P. We talked about it yesterday, but today we are seeing stuff on the chart that confirms that scenario even more. Let's quickly look one more time to the upside. I think we're actually not going to make it anymore, but approximately the 18k was then what I was looking at. But to be honest, guys, it's just a little bit weak. There's not really follow through, and so I think we maybe already topped out, or we will top out very soon, and then I think it's over. Here on the hourly and the indicator, this could give us maybe one more push up if we go a little bit lower and we make a nice bullish divergence, but I do not expect the world from it. On the daily and on other higher time frames, look, this momentum wave is just pretty low. Not a red dot yet, but VWAP is lower, money flow is coming lower, so it just has quite some trouble of pushing higher. And also on the 12 hour, this looks actually very ugly. VWAP lower, money flow is inward curved. That just looks weak. It just looks very weak. Alright, let's quickly head over to the dollar index, because there we talked about yesterday. I said I am keeping a very close eye on this momentum wave if we're printing a green dot. And guess what? Today we have that green dot. Not at 12 hours before it's confirmed, but it might play out exactly as we talked about earlier. Big bullish divergence, then this will definitely go to the top. It will be then a bloody December for the regular stocks markets and for crypto, because if the dollar index is pumping, BTC is dumping. This is exactly also what we talked about yesterday, and I said, hey, a rising wedge on the future market S&P 500. This one then doesn't have the opening gaps during the regular day sessions. So therefore the chart's a little bit more flowing, and then we were trading here, and now we are exactly at that support level. So maybe we will already break down today for the S&P. The futures right now are pretty flat. We're getting one more tiny pump up and then breaking, but if it breaks, I think actually, guys, we are going to retest those lows. That of course will take some time, because this one is measured all the way from, what is it, October-ish up now to beginning of December, so it will take multiple weeks, but then I think eventually we are going to retest 3,500-ish for the S&P. What I will definitely then also play is Ethereum. Why? Because Ethereum so far has been pretty strong, and I told you, I think it was in last week's video, this was so far the bottom for Ethereum at approximately $877, but that bottom was put in on the 18th of June. And that is just very weird that there is such a big time gap. Let's say that this would be the bottom between the bottom for Ethereum and then a possible bottom for Bitcoin. There are months in between, and between the number 1 and 2 in crypto land, that gap is just too big. It doesn't have to bottom out the exact same day or top out the exact same day or even week. That's completely fine, but you want to see that kind of close to each other. So therefore I'm saying, if the dollar index starts to pump again and the S&P starts to break this pattern, then of course everything will nuke down south. We are going to retest those lows here for Bitcoin, but I want to actually see Ethereum going down much more, taking out these lows right here, revisiting these lows right here at approximately $1,000. These lows here on my right, these ones are approximately $1,100, and then maybe retest or attack this low. I mean, yes, it was only 1 week, but here $1,000 is now for me the most important level that I want to see being retested, and I will probably play it with a swing short, and that will give us done at least 20%. But if we visit all the way to the bottom, then we're talking about a 30% drawdown. Well, on a 5x that will be 150% profit on your short trade. So definitely check that out in the charts if you find that interesting or not, but that is something I am really looking out for. So the $1,000 for ETH and then the 877, and I think if we are really getting the capitulation and the big dump down, this could go very fast. So be careful for that. Make sure that you also trade with stop losses. But so far it's just weakness all over the market. So that is quite right now what I'm looking out for. So the break for the S&P might come today, and if else maybe the latest tomorrow. Keep that in mind, and you heard it here first. Now if you like these kinds of updates and content, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click, and also you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram where I update you multiple times per day. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.